right, guys, this is I think check day 4, and very first trap we come to. And where it is we're basically at an intersection here. We got a road that comes here and a road that comes here, and it comes up through here, and we're on top of this mountain right here. And I got a house cat. It's a black house cat. It's clearly belongs to somebody. It's you can hear it over here. I can tell you right now, this is going to be an absolute pain in the ass to let go. I think it belongs to that house right over there. You can see it, maybe half a mile or so away. Somebody's house cat. So I'm going to try to let this baby go and see if I can not get scratched and tore up and everything else. But I absolutely hate letting go of these house cats. I'm not a house cat person, by the way. I'm a dog person. If it wasn't for them neighbors up there and me knowing them, and they got 2 girls, and I think they got a couple house cats over there, I'd be less inclined to do what I'm fixing to do. But we'll see if we can't make this work. All right, guys, here's the remake of this very first trap we checked. Got rid of the house cat. Actually went way better than it could have went. Was able to get the catch pole around its neck and around its free leg, so I didn't hurt its larynx any. It was not happy, typically as house cats are when you try to release them. But I let it go. It took off running right back toward that house. So it's going home to the little girls probably. House cats generally don't make a big giant mess of things, so it's pretty easy to put this back. The dirt hole was pretty much intact. I added some more lure down the hole, some red fox urine on the back of the hole, put the trap back where it was, and that's all I did. You can see it's not a giant mess. It's just right here along the edge of this little 2-track, but it's a good spot, and it's in with proper wind. So if I can keep house cats out of it, hopefully I can catch a coyote here. I don't know if you guys can see, but I think that is the house that the house cat probably belongs to, up there on that next mountain over there. That's got to be a half to 3/4 of a mile probably over there, something like that. But that's where that house cat I think came from. All right, guys, so we're on top of this hill. We got this walk through in the middle of the road here. Here's where we are again, so everybody knows. And we caught a raccoon here, and now I don't know what happened here. To be quite honest, clearly the trap is out. There's a big pile of scat here, another pile of scat right here. I just don't know what happened here. I mean, clearly we caught something temporarily. There's a little bit of blood on the trap. Which I'm pretty certain was not there before when we did that coon, so I just don't know. I'm gonna look around a little bit more and see if I can figure out what happened here. See if I can find some tracks or something. All right, guys, I think I've kind of pieced this together. I feel like I'm back working a crime scene somewhere. So there's obviously scat here, and as I look at it, it's not coyote scat, it's domestic dog scat. And there's some more of it right here. And then as I go over here and I look a little bit closer, right here, you see that right there? There's 2 tracks there. There's one right there and one right there. That looks like a tennis shoe or some kind of, it's definitely a human track. It's not me. I'm wearing lacrosse hunting boots. It's definitely not me. And I never would have left that track there, and I never would have stepped there. I texted the landowner. He knows where this trap is, but he's not been here. But if I look right over here, where we are on top of this hill, if you look right over there, you'll see a house right there. So this is my assumption. My assumption is I clearly caught someone's dog. Someone's dog that was not supposed to be over here. Caught someone's dog in this trap. You can see the blood on the trap was fresh. Clearly caught someone's dog here. They left a couple piles of scat here because, you know, it's what dog canines do when they get caught in a trap. Coyotes do the same thing. I'm going to guess this dog was probably hollering. It's probably doing whatever. And those folks over there heard it, came over here looking for their dog, found their dog in a trap, let their dog out of the trap, took their dog home, and in doing so, left their tracks behind. How's that sound as an assumption of what happened here? All the evidence would be consistent with that. Clearly, there's a human track here. It looks really like a tennis shoe is what it looks like. Domestic dog scat here was not here yesterday. I was here yesterday, clearly checking these traps. And that's what happened. We caught a domestic dog. Someone came and let their dog out. Probably them people right over there. I don't know who those people are, but not as you know from past videos, people don't keep their dogs at home here in the Ozarks, and you end up catching them. One year, I think I caught 11 dogs. 2 years ago, was that 2 years ago or 3 years ago? I don't know. Caught a whole pile that year. On average, I probably catch 5 or 6 dogs a year. So this would have been the first one, and someone just beat me to it. That's what I think happened here. All right, guys, we're on this 2-track. This is where we caught this gray fox the other day. There's a fence line here, 2-track that runs down through here. The critters are always running this little, maybe kind of, not really a saddle, but kind of like a shelf. So you can see it goes steep right down there, down into the bottom, and then it rises up pretty high up here to the top of the mountain. And in the Ozarks, we have these little shelves, and the deer run them. Well, the critters run them too. People run them too. Clearly, that's why there's a 2-track here, because there's a flat spot here, and there's a little shelf. So the critters are running these shelves, and today we caught ourselves a big old fat possum. It's a good sized possum, another nest raider, and clearly they need to go to help the turkeys and everything. I was just talking to the landowner the other day, and he's getting ready to come in here and clean a bunch of these cedars out, and he's going to do a big burn this spring, and he's really trying to make this a much more of a wildlife area for deer and turkeys and things. And he wants these nest raiders out of here. He wants these predators out of here. He's going to try to plant like some blue stem down on the bottom as a good bedding area. He's going to try to get birds in here, quail and everything else besides deer and turkeys. So he wants rid of all these nest raiders. So we're going to remove him and put this back in the ground and see what happens. It's fixing to get really cold the next 2-3 days. So, and I've only got another, is it 2 or 3 check nights, and then I got to go work for a few days, and then I don't have to work again until like the 18th and 19th of December. So I'll have another basically 2 weeks to trap after that, and then after that I got 6 weeks straight to trap. So just basically two more little trips, and we'll be done for this season of work. All right, guys, here's the remake. Just a flat set. I'm using this little log right here, and I just threw some of the debris behind it a little bit. There's my trap out there in the front. I put a little red fox urine and some Violator 7 on the back of that log there. And that's it. Simple, quick, easy. You can see here's the 2-track, and there's the flat set right there on the side. I mean, it's got 2 catch circles here now because of the gray fox and the possum, but I'm still just running a flat set here. I mean, I don't want to put a dirt hole here. It's very clay right here, and if I do put a dirt hole here and it rains, it'll fill up with water here every time. So it's just easier to do this. Plus the cows were running through here. It's just easier to put a flat set in. And honestly, these flat sets catch tons of critters. I mean, the dirt hole's got all that, eye appeal, but so does this now. So why put a dirt hole in? Just throw that little log up there, make it quick, make it easy, throw some debris behind it, and that's it. That's all I got.